Hey. What do you gotta... Come on.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Meow. Meow. Welcome to episode 2 or 3. I don't know which episode we're on.
Cheesecake's episode.
Welcome to Cheesecake's episode of PonderCast by Ponder Media. That is the name of this. Today, we are here with Melanie. What's up, Melanie?
Hi, Ian.
Hey.
I'm so glad to be here.
Thank you for coming on.
Oh,
Hey, Cheesecake.
I'm so glad to be here.
So we have 2 special guests, in actuality.
Yeah, she'll be around.
But yeah, would you like to kind of introduce yourself, what you're about?
Yeah.
Super vague.
I know Ian from college. We met in stats. We met in a statistics class.
Well, we met in the hallway of Drew Hall.
We lived in the same freshman dorm.
But yeah, stats.
And then we met in stats. And then the pandemic happened.
And then the pandemic happened.
And then we did a radio show together.
Yes.
Our last semester. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah.
Was that our last semester, senior year?
Yeah, it was.
And
I think we did it through senior year.
The whole
Did
year?
we start it in the fall?
I don't remember anything that we did.
Yeah, honestly, senior year of college was a blur. We were online for our junior year.
Yeah.
So senior years.
It was crazy.
Blink of an eye.
And
I see whiskers.
she's so cute. And now I'm in grad school at MCAD.
Sick. And what do you study?
Kind of all over the place right now. Doing textiles. I just did a painting not too long ago. Kind of looking at like craft and contemporary art, stuff like that, and cats and all that.
That's good. Oh, okay. We're barely in frame. We'll keep going. Can I tell you something crazy that happened today to open this up?
Yeah. Today?
Just a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
I hit a turkey with my car today. Yeah.
Were you with a U?
No, I was in rural Wisconsin.
Oh, then who cares?
Yeah.
I was gonna
wasn't a
say,
city turkey.
there's like a family of turkeys that lives on the U campus, and I
All
was
around
fearing
Como.
for their lives.
They're like mean too. You wanna
They
come
are
up?
pretty mean.
You wanna get out of frame? Come up. You can play with the notebook. But yeah, so
Wow. Is your car okay?
yeah, car's fine. There's like a little scratch on the hood, and the windshield
Sorry,
didn't
is
break.
the turkey okay?
I don't know if the turkey's okay.
Did it run off?
It kind of it jumped out of the woods and was flying at a very low height.
Sure.
And then I tried to brake, but I simply could not. And then I hit the turkey, and then it kind of flew over my car, and in the rear view I saw it go back into the trees on the other side.
Wow. Why did the turkey cross the road?
Just it wanted to get across the street so bad.
To get hit by a car.
So bad.
That's honestly fucked up of you.
I did feel kind of mean, but yeah, no, I haven't gone 7 hours without almost killing a bird.
Wow.
I hope it's okay, but I didn't stop.
Sorry for you. Sorry for your bird loss.
Not my favorite bird. I don't know if we've ever talked about this. I eat meat now, though.
I do too!
Dude, nice!
Yeah.
Breaking Veg is so sick.
Dude, I started eating meat before. I just went on a trip to Italy and Croatia.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm gonna be remiss if I go to Italy and I don't eat prosciutto.
Yeah.
So I started eating meat again, because in past years when I tried to eat meat again seriously, I would get sick every time.
Yeah.
So I started eating it in increments with salami and white meat, and then I just ate meat the whole trip. I don't think I ordered any. I had a burger once or twice.
And not hyper processed American meat.
Right. And I didn't get a steak or anything. Steak's kind of gross, I can't lie. Sorry. But
I haven't gone crazy on a steak since I broke veg a while back now, but I would.
Really?
I'd go a little stupid on steak.
I don't know.
For the one time.
I don't think it tastes that good.
I haven't eaten beef in a very long time.
Yeah.
But I would sacrifice my stomach for one night for a crazy steak.
Are you on fish and stuff?
I was on fish to ease back into it, but now I'm more of a bird fella. Or venison.
Oh, interesting.
I'm a deer eater.
Interesting.
My, like, intro back.
I'm a salami gal.
Oh, that's so real, though.
I gotta be, dude. I miss putting pepperoni on pizza. You have no idea.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's crazy. We're on the same wavelength.
She's all up on my sock right now, licking at my ankle and
That's
heels.
gross. She loves you.
But I guess meat is good, and we all know it. Cheesecake knows it. She's trying to get mine. To loop back to Hamline Radio, one thing that I think was very much a facet of our show, which was called Cat's Cradle. So I think it makes sense.
We have no recordings of that show anywhere.
No.
You cannot find it. You cannot listen to it.
It only streamed live, not even on the actual radio.
Half of the time it
on the
streamed.
internet.
Most of the time it was.
It didn't stream.
You couldn't hear it.
I don't miss that. YouTube is certainly an easier platform to navigate. I would love to do live stuff again someday, but not now.
No.
I'm all about using free editing software, CapCut, which this is not sponsored by, and I don't pay to use it. But one thing about our show that I feel like we never really canonized, but was always there, was that it was a movie pod. It was a movie show.
It was a movie review, Let's Chat Movies show.
With songs in between talking about movies. Which was a unique mix. But I've assembled a list of a couple questions related to movies, some prompts. You already got IMDB open on the laptop. We've done this before.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
This is like episode 20 or whatever of our radio show.
Yeah.
But
the reunion.
It's new canon. Well, we can open it up. What have you been watching recently? Seen anything good?
Post Hamlin U, I got into a bunch of TV shows that I had not watched yet. I.e., I watched Ozark.
Word.
I binged it in
Breaking Bad.
In 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It was so I'd give anything to watch Ozark all over again. Oh my god. And then I watched Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul kind of at the same time.
Word.
I was watching Breaking Bad and then stopped midway through season 4, but then was watching Better Call Saul with someone, and then they were like, we'll keep watching Breaking Bad, it's fine.
Yeah.
And then I watched, and then they wanted to watch it with me, and it was just a whole thing.
Yeah, lining up 2 shows at once.
So I watched them simultaneously, pretty much, which was fine. People who are you have to watch them in the order that they came out, I think that's ridiculous. I think that you can totally watch them, trade off episodes, and you would be fine. Anyway, I watched those.
And there's a clear timeline to it. It's not like anything in Better Call Saul is spoiling Breaking Bad.
Right.
Telling you, oh, Gus is a drug lord.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that from Breaking Bad.
I know.
Or Mike is just
the best.
A chill guy with a gun.
The best.
Best kind of guy. Which one would you say? You don't have to pick a favorite.
I do have a favorite.
Okay, what's your favorite?
It is Better Call Saul.
Word.
I love Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah.
Now, I won't say that he's super funny, because I don't know if you watched Bob and David's... Oh, they did a Netflix special.
With David Cross?
Yeah.
Their show, or did they do something more recently?
Recently. Or, no, their show, but it is now on Netflix, is what I mean.
Okay. I've seen, clips.
It's not funny. It's not funny. It makes me think that Bob Odenkirk is not as funny as I might have thought.
Ew.
It's like a I think you should leave.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just not Tim. You know what I mean?
What do you think of I Think You Should Leave?
I think the first season was amazing, and I think then it fell off.
That's fair. I've not seen season 3 because of
Season
Netflix's situation. It's
You're
fine.
cut off from the Netflix.
It's all good. I'll watch the second half of Better Call Saul season 6 in a couple of years.
Season 3 was not worth it.
I've heard... my opinion of the second one was higher highs, lower lows, for sure.
Really?
Yeah, I think there's some really good ones in season 2, but largely I don't think it's as funny.
No.
And then I heard people say kind of a similar thing about season 3.
Interesting.
And like, how many times can you watch like type
know.
like
Same.
he is kind of a one trick pony. I shouldn't say that.
It's a
Tim
hot
Robinson's
take.
very talented, but I think that type of humor.
He almost dug himself into a hole with that show.
Yeah.
Almost.
Like
I don't
I'd
know.
be curious to see him in like a role.
Yeah.
But has he been in movies? So I know he and
Sure can find out.
what's his name? Richard Splett from Veep. They did Detroiters together.
Ah, I know that he's voice acted.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Hi again. This sweet cat.
Oh man, he's doing video game voices and
What?
TV voices. And he's doing a lot of voices.
I'm not shocked.
Postal Service Zoom auditions. Like, he's doing sketches, man. He's still on the sketch.
Nothing wrong with that. Have you seen Fargo at all?
No.
Like Noah Hawley.
It's on my list, I've been told.
Word.
Watch
Season 5 is coming out very soon. And I'm so excited. Bob Odenkirk is in season 1. It's just like a dumb sheriff.
What
Or like a chief. I don't know his rank.
Dude,
There's no connection here. I'm Bob Odenkirk and there's no connection here.
a horrible thing about me is that I can't watch a TV show unless all the seasons have come out already.
That's so real.
I
Oof,
cannot
yeah.
wait for episodes to come out because I lose interest in the show.
Mhm.
It has to be a really good show. Speaking of which, I watched all of The Walking Dead as season 11 was coming out.
Yeah.
We all know, all you Cat's Cradle fans know
Yeah.
that The Walking Dead is
lore.
my favorite show. It's my problematic fave.
What's still running in the Walking Dead verse?
Well, okay, so 2 spin-off shows just came out. Walking Dead Dead City, which was a Maggie Negan spin-off, and then Dale
Word.
Dixon's show just came out and finished.
Ooh.
And that's set in Paris. And then the
Hold on.
Rick and Michonne spin-off is coming February 2024.
Rick's alive.
Rick is alive. You should have watched the show.
That's so many hours of content.
Yeah, and I've seen it twice.
God damn. How would you rank the Walking Dead verse series?
It's pretty bad, honestly.
Ah,
It's not it's no Ozark. It's no Better Call Saul. It's no Narcos. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
I did watch Narcos.
I haven't thought about Narcos in
Oh
years.
my god. It's like it was really good when it was coming out, when I was in high school, you know. And it just, like all TV shows, it hit a point where it just sucked
Yeah.
and continued to suck. I had such an
Long-running
emotional
TV
attachment
shows.
though to everyone that I was like, I have to know
Yeah.
what goes on. And some
Yeah.
stuff was like, whoa, that was really good. In between all of the episodes that were really bad, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like willing to admit it wasn't that great. It ended poorly.
Yeah.
They killed off my favorite characters most of the time. My cat is going crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Um,
I know.
she's excited.
I know she's not really on screen, but trust she's been around my feet
She loves podcasts.
this whole time. You are a star.
Anyway,
Oh.
I can't believe I just admitted that The Walking Dead was my favorite TV show.
Hey, that's fine. That kind of jumping into the prompts. One of the 3 things I had was, well, I guess that kind of counts for 2. One was comfort movies or shows, and another one was sleeper favorites, or kind of things that are generally accepted as bad, but like you personally like. So for either of those categories, movies and shows. Oh, hi Cheesecake.
She's the best.
We can chop a little bit of cheesecake time.
Man, what was your sleeper movies?
Yeah, sleeper favorites.
Dude, Day
it-
After Tomorrow.
Which one was
That 2002 Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, cheesecake.
No!
Oh,
No!
cheesecake.
Action.
Okay, we're back. 2002.
Okay, Day After Tomorrow, 2002, Jake Gyllenhaal. Climate change has caught up with the world so rapidly that New York freezes over in seconds.
With the library?
He's in the library, his dad is in Antarctica, it's a whole thing. Is it his dad? Oh no.
I don't remember.
Anyway.
I've only seen that with you, and...
We watched that?
We watched that.
I don't remember that at all.
I think. Anyways.
Really good movie. Most people say it's bad. But also the people who say it's good are like, Jake Gyllenhaal was so hot. Because he was.
He was.
But anyway, that's a pretty good one. It's always tough because I do watch a lot of movies on Netflix. And like, I don't watch bad movies on Netflix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Netflix tries not to put bad movies on Netflix. Unless they're Netflix specials.
Yeah.
Then they're, like, most of the time bad. Okay. I don't know.
I feel like movies that are well made but disliked could also fit into this category, i.e. Vice. I think for a lot of people, Vice is borderline unwatchable, but, like...
I've never
I'm
seen
the
Vice.
target audience.
Really?
I think so.
I've never seen Vice.
It's so crazy. It is
Christian
most
Bale.
Absolutely just like white guys going crazy.
You know what else I've never seen?
What's that?
Taxi Driver.
That's fine. That's totally okay. Do you have any interest in Killers of the Flower Moon?
I do. I was gonna go see it the night it came out, and then I couldn't.
Yeah.
It's also 3.5 hours.
That's...
I'm extremely excited. You can see I have the book on my bookshelf. I'm extremely excited about it.
Some research.
I just haven't had time. Literally 3.5 hours, man. I have not had time to go see it. I had to carve out so much time to go see Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Did you see Barbie and Oppenheimer in the same day?
No, okay. I didn't. I actually did not see Barbie.
Oh, word.
At all.
Word. Okay. I haven't seen Oppenheimer, so word.
We can't talk about it.
Talk no spoilers.
I'll tell you one thing. It was a hot take.
What you're about to say, or that I haven't seen it?
What I'm about to say.
Go for it.
Oppenheimer, visually, it was a lot. It was really all over the place. Nobody else has shared this sentiment with me, which makes me think that it's either a really hot take or I'm actually stupid. But the camera cuts for the first hour are really fast and really excessive.
It's a lot like Bigfoot. Check out that video. It's incredibly choppy.
Anyway,
but Nolan, oof.
I was
you can
like,
do better,
whatever, you know. But it was tough. And then by the time hour 2 rolled around, I really thought the movie was going to be over. And then a whole nother hour was... Actually, that was the first time in my life I think I've checked the time on my phone in a movie theater. Because I really thought that it had already been 3 hours.
At what point in the movie do they make the bomb?
The whole time they're making it.
Does it, like, end
They're
with
working on it the whole time.
Okay.
You know? And then they put it together around the 2-hour mark, I'd say.
What?
But after the bomb goes off, there's another 50 minutes.
He got in a lot of trouble. People were not happy.
There's a lot.
Robbie Opp.
There's a lot going on.
Ooh.
And it's a lot of talking, and it's a lot of politics. And I know.
That sounds awesome. That sounds like the ideal movie.
Say, if it's up your alley, you would love it. But I was kind of like over it because I already knew everything that was going on.
Yeah.
But that's just me. I also I really don't like Robert Downey Jr. and I was sick. I was sick of looking at his face.
What don't you like about Mr. RDJ?
Him, his demeanor and his face, and he kind of plays the same role in everything.
It's this guy. Yeah.
He's an asshole. He's a douchebag.
Yeah.
He's that guy.
I love him for the cultural significance of a certain role that he played in a franchise that I'm no longer keeping up with and won't name. But...
Why won't you name it?
I don't want to be an MCU guy.
You are an MCU guy.
I was an MCU guy until I lost Disney Plus.
That you can still be. You just have to read it now.
Read it?
they don't print anything. They only make movies now.
Oh, well, they still make Marvel comics, but I'm a DC Comics guy. I've never been big on reading, like, Civil War's good, Hawkeye, My Life as a Weapon is good, but, hey,
Don't want to talk about this.
I'll be reading Batman. Yeah, other sleeper favorites?
Oh, man. No, I like good movies.
That's super fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do, like, there's some cult classics I enjoy. Repo, The Genetic Opera.
Classic.
It's a classic, but, like...
Paris Hilton.
It's not really, like, a sleeper. You know, people know about it, and it is a bad movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I haven't really been on the movies lately.
Mm-hmm.
Just, like, in general, I haven't really been watching TV or movies since I finished Better Call Saul. It's tough to start a new show.
Yeah.
It's really tough.
Feels like a big commitment.
You gotta want it. I don't know. You're gonna have time for it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What have you been up to in that time?
Dude, I've been busy. I've been really busy with school. I'm graduating in the spring, so I'm getting my master's degree. Ooh, ooh, big deal. It's like, I'm actually the busiest I've ever been in my life. Like,
Word.
I get so many emails a day that have to be replied to in the same day. Do you know what that's like?
Yeah.
Awful.
I don't like it at all.
Meetings. I have at least one meeting every single day, if not, like, up to 3. And I'm meeting new people constantly, and that is also the worst. I hate having to talk to strangers, especially when they're adults that are, like, 15 years older than me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awful. But
And,
I'm
like,
having a good time.
in a professional setting, too.
No,
It's like,
well, I'm supposed to be.
work.
But I just can't.
Yeah.
I have to
Professionalism
be real.
it is fake.
I
feels
gotta be
fake
real with
it
these
is.
people. I cuss at least once.
Yeah.
I gotta. You know what I mean?
I'm so glad I'm not in childcare anymore. I can say whatever I want. I can say anything, except I won't.
I already swore once.
That's fine. There's no limits on this channel so far. Everything is, we're on episode 2 or 3. I don't even know.
This video gets demonetized.
It can't get monetized yet. We're not there yet. I have a long-term plan, but this early content can be anything.
Okay.
Can I ask you a crazy pivot question?
Yeah.
You've lived in both St. Paul and Minneapolis, and you are not from either St. Paul or Minneapolis, not even from Minnesota.
Correct.
I won't name your state, in case you don't want that out there.
Nah, I'm from Nebraska, you guys.
Shout out to Omaha,
Midwest.
Nebraska. We love corn and open
Dude, it's
open
a city.
land.
It's a city just like St. Paul.
Word.
Whatever.
Between Omaha, St. Paul, and Minneapolis, how would you rank living in those 3 cities?
Minneapolis is the best city I've lived in by far. Dude, literally nothing happens in St. Paul. I don't know what to tell you. It's really tough. Like, St. Paul is majority, like, residential neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
Downtown is nothing. Like, downtown is business, and then it's, like, Palace and Excel.
Like museums.
Yeah, museums.
If you like museums, St. Paul's
some
super
bars,
cool. If
you
you
know.
don't.
Yeah, and just living in Minneapolis, so much more happens. You know what I mean? There's always people out and about. I meet a lot of people around here. I live in one of the most densely populated neighborhoods in all of Minneapolis.
Damn.
I meet a lot of people. A lot of weird people.
Yeah.
A lot of really nice people, but also a lot of, like, wanting to know what building you live in people. You know?
Yeah.
It's kind of,
Inquisitive
sick.
public.
It's sick, though. I love it.
Mm.
Cops are here constantly. Fire department is here constantly.
They were going crazy when I pulled
fire alarm in my building was broken for like 3 days, and they showed up every day to come and turn like the mastered alarm off, and then it wouldn't work, and then it would go on again. So that was crazy. I woke up once. I woke up at 3 a.m. to all of the fire alarms in the building going off.
Oh, fun.
For like 45 minutes straight
Awesome.
before they finally showed up, and then they couldn't get it off. It was nuts, dude. Minneapolis, then St. Paul, then Omaha. Just because I grew up there.
Yeah.
And it also kind of sucks.
It's different living somewhere as a child and teenager than
Yeah.
as an adult on your own.
Yeah, Omaha's a college town.
What, like, outside of that, what is, like, kind of, what's Omaha's deal?
Dude, I mean, it's a really historically rich city, for sure.
Okay.
Malcolm X was born there. He did a lot of activism there before he left. He got
Shit.
out. What else, dude? I don't even know. We have an old market section of town, as most towns do. My dad knows a lot about Omaha.
Omaha history guy?
And he's probably told me a lot in my lifetime. He's a huge Omaha history guy.
Sick.
He was a history major in college, and he wanted to be a history professor. But it didn't happen.
It'd be like that.
It'd be like that.
Majoring in history, not always the move. Personally. I had to get right on back over the psych.
Omaha, though, it's like a millennial city.
Oh, interesting.
There's like a lot of gentrification happening everywhere.
What's the population?
It's more than Minneapolis.
Really?
Yeah. Almost 500,000 people.
Jeez.
Omaha is also one of the most segregated cities in the U.S. Weird zoning laws and also just communities have formed that way now.
Yeah. How Twin Cities of them?
Yeah, it's, sucks.
Yeah.
But, wait, hold on.
We love the Twin Cities except for when we don't love the Twin Cities.
Yeah. Oh, it's not, oh no, that's Minnesota population.
There's only 5.7 million people in Minnesota? Jeez.
Yeah, look, Omaha has a bigger population than Minneapolis.
Jeez. I'm going to put these numbers up on
Okay,
screen.
Omaha is
They'll have seen
also as big as the greater Twin Cities area.
it. Okay. Yeah.
So geographically, it's huge. You can drive 30 minutes in any direction, and you're still in Omaha.
Oh.
It's crazy. We used to drive. I used to drive. I guess my mom used to drive me like over 45 minutes to get to like a dental specialist in West Omaha.
God.
Like, yeah, shit was just really far all the time.
I can't imagine driving out to like that distance for I think anywhere in the cities is like a third ring burb.
Yeah, now
Like,
that
the
I've
cities
moved
are pretty
here,
dense.
now that I've moved here, if a commute is more than 20 minutes, I like don't want to do it.
Dude, on God.
I like don't want to do it.
Coming to things in like south from northeast, or even going to St. Paul from northeast. Northeast is so far from everything except burbs.
Dude,
Which is nice because I can go to the Burb Planet Fitness with all the like old people.
True.
And it's super chill.
True.
There's always like a caribou within 20 minutes.
True.
But
The drive to Afton, if that was in Omaha, I would have done it no problem. I could have done that thing every day. But driving to Afton now, I don't want to take my car. I don't want to put those miles.
I drove further than that
my
today
car.
to go to Turkey.
Oh my god. Like, it's just nuts. Now that everything is in such close proximity, I can't go back.
Yeah.
Omaha is not built for that. Also, the metro sucks.
Ooh.
The buses
Worse
suck.
or better than Twin Cities?
Worse. The buses are every 30 or 45 minutes.
What?
Unless there's like one rapid line bus. I don't know, because I'm not up on the bus sitch for the last like 3 or 4 years. Except that they put in like one rapid line that goes down Dodge, which is the biggest street in Omaha that spans the entirety of Omaha.
Damn.
It's a 5-lane, and the middle lane switches depending on rush hour. And so there's lights up at the top that'll tell you if you can or can't go in that lane.
That seems horrible.
It's really dangerous, yeah. But it's super cool. You can get anywhere on Dodge. A lot of traffic, though.
Jesus.
Pretty cool.
Hopping back in, who are we talking about now?
Dude,
We're
right
going to move
now,
into a new topic.
we're talking about the Softy Brothers,
Ooh.
who I recently found out only made 4 movies before they made Good Time.
Yeah.
And then made Uncut Gems right after that.
They're crazy.
And popped off. And those are my 2 all-time favorite movies ever.
For real?
Yes, my favorite movie ever is Uncut Gems. My second favorite is Good Time.
I would have assumed it would be the other way around.
I think, well, so it used to be the other way around.
Okay.
And I think I've had a change of heart because of Adam Sandler. I think
Word.
I really have always liked
he's
him.
He's really crazy in that movie.
He's funny. Julia Fox is hot. It's a whole thing.
Amiz.
That one has the craziest ending I think I've ever not expected in a movie.
Yeah.
And Good Time.
Good Time, you know what's coming.
You know what's happening.
Uncut Gems kind of...
It's
like a
don't
jump
know what's
scare.
going on. Yeah. It was so good. It was impactful.
Murderous.
And it just has been... Also, Scorsese was a producer.
Really?
On that film. Yeah.
Can't escape this man, Martin. He's everywhere.
He's everywhere, dude.
I had a big Scorsese phase in, like, fall 2020, where I just watched... every day I watched a Scorsese movie for, like, a week. And it was, I think, a damaging time for me in all aspects.
You know, there's a lot of... I have not seen a lot of his movies.
What? Let's roll through this. This is exactly what the radio show was like. It was just us looking at IMDb.
Yeah, and then we just read on...
Quite a time.
Okay, you know, I will admit, I'll publicly admit this, I've seen Wolf of Wall Street 9 separate times.
That's fine. That's a really good movie.
I
don't
movie.
care.
I love that movie. That's stupid. Are you kidding?
And I think judging a movie based on an audience's interpretation of it, it should be taken into account, for sure, as far as cultural impact, but also, like...
Yeah.
I don't think Wolf of Wall Street was made with the intention to turn an era, like a whole generation of young men into, like, crypto bros. I don't think that was Marty's goal.
Well, that was Jordan Belfort's goal.
That was Jordan Belfort's goal.
Which was also the coolest thing.
Was it framed well?
It was the coolest thing about the movie is that it was real.
Yeah.
That was so cool. I mean, yeah.
In a Martin Scorsese way, it's real. Have you seen Goodfellas?
No. I know.
Everyone's seen The Godfather. No one's seen Goodfellas.
I haven't seen The Godfather.
I haven't seen The Godfather either. I shouldn't say no one's seen Goodfellas. It's an incredibly popular movie.
I actually think the only Scorsese movie I've ever seen is Wolf of Wall Street.
Are you serious?
Now that I'm looking at these... Oh, wait.
I mean, that's fair. He's also produced
Hold on. I had
a
him on
million
producer.
things. Okay.
Because I know that I've seen Casino, wherever it is. I know that I saw Casino. What is this? He directed Michael Jackson music
He
video?
did. He directed Bad by Michael Jackson.
And then...
I think he was pretty young.
And then Shutter Island, I did see.
Oh, yes.
Duh.
What a...
I never got around to The Irishman, though.
Oh, The Irishman is quite...
Is it good?
It's very good, but it's like... I think it's very good if you like Scorsese. I think it's the most, like... I don't want to say self-congratulating, but I think it's like... In the way Tenet is like the Nolan movie, in my honest... Inception might be the most Nolan movie, but... we could talk about Nolan, but
we could.
I love Christopher Nolan.
We? I never saw Tenet.
That's so understandable and so fine.
I know.
But it is so good. It's so good the second time you see it.
I know.
It's like, it is kind of exhausting to keep up with when you don't know the kind of mechanic of the movie.
Whoa, actually, now that I'm looking at this, I've seen most of Christopher Nolan's movies.
You seen Memento?
I have seen Memento.
Okay.
Memento is really, really good, and The Prestige was my favorite for a while.
Mm-hmm. Just some dudes doing magic.
Dunkirk was beautiful. It was really hard for me to watch. I have a crippling fear of drowning.
Oh, I thought you were going to say being in World War II.
Oh.
That would suck.
That was a hard watch.
Mm-hmm.
And then Oppenheimer was good. Despite what I had to say about it. It was really good. And Inception, I also, am not afraid to put this out there. I have probably seen Inception 8 or 9 times.
Same.
You have to, it's one of those movies that, when it was on, if you had cable, when it was on TV.
Yeah, and it would be on TV.
You had that and, Hitch and iRobot.
Oh my god.
I saw Hitch and iRobot so many times because it was just on TV. The kids these days will never know.
I'm getting like war flashbacks
what it
to my
was
dad's
like.
apartment.
Just like, oh, iRobot's on. It just started.
Yeah.
And you watch the whole thing again.
Just
you
seeing, like,
saw it like a month ago.
Censored Hancock on TV at like 3 p.m.
Yeah. It's perfect.
I'm so sick of seeing Will Smith.
I've heard a lot about Will Smith recently.
I like wince whenever Will Smith pops up on my timeline because I know it's something crazy.
Damn.
It's been a long time since Will Smith did something really cool, in my opinion.
Oh.
No hate, but what is Gemini Man a lot of fun? I don't think so.
I have to.
Are we talking about The Batman 2021 right now?
Stop looking at my computer. I was
sorry.
trying to see who directed
I
it.
saw those ears. It was Matt Reeves. Have you seen Nolan's movies? Specifically Batman ones, not just any.
Actually, no.
Word. Okay. That's crazy being of our generation. But also
Really?
totally fair.
That I haven't seen him? I'm
I would say
anti-Batman.
so. Oh, yeah.
I'm super anti-Batman.
This is something
I think Batman is a horrible character.
That's fine.
He's horribly written. He's pro-cop. He's such a pathetic... Oh, my parents died, and I gotta save Gotham City. I know. We've argued about it so many times.
We have. This was a contentious topic
But
on
it
Cat's
really
Cradle.
is. Like, are you kidding me?
Oh, he sucks. He's a bad guy.
Batman.
Batman.
His name's Batman.
Yeah.
Are you joking?
Hey, he's got cool ears, like a bat. They're near the side of his head in the way a bat's ears are.
Yeah, and he
It's a really fun
definitely
Easter egg.
doesn't fly at all like bats do.
I did really like in Robot, Mr. Rob's The Batman, when he turned into a puffy suit for a second and then hit a bridge so hard and rolled on the ground for a little bit and was like, oh, my body. I thought that was a fun moment. I just love seeing a guy get thrown so hard.
Wait, as much as I really didn't like the Batman, which it's 3 hours.
Yeah.
Which was
and
crazy.
It doesn't need to be. It's an exhausting movie.
As much as I didn't like it, the Riddler was my favorite ever. This was my favorite ever DC antagonist. DC villain.
That's so fair.
He was a terrorist.
Yeah.
That was so good.
It's just like a Reddit guy.
It was real. You know
Paul
what I mean?
Dano was... Are you familiar with the comic he wrote for this?
No.
He wrote a Riddler origin, like, one-off comic for the movie. But just what an incredible actor, and,
No.
The Riddler, I don't think, is a very good character, as, like, a huge defender of these silly-ass stories.
I think it was...
The Riddler's not that good. Paul Dano's Riddler is very, very cool. Not cool, he's not a nice guy, not a fun guy to be around.
Bomber.
He's just a little Twitch terrorist.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I really
blow up
liked
the
it.
seawalls.
It was real. Like, he really could have shown up in his neon green suit.
He could have.
You know what I'm saying?
So the last person to do this role was Jim Carrey.
Yeah, like that.
We're kind of in the Nolans, but not actually.
Bad.
Oh.
I think we dodged a bullet.
In Joel Schumacher's, before Joel Schumacher took over Tim Burton's movies, we're gonna have Robin Williams as the Riddler. And I think that would have been very unique.
I think that
And
would
Billy
have been...
D. Williams as Two-Face.
That's weird.
Yeah, it would have been really weird.
Oh, I'm
It was
gonna
always
say
going to
this
be weird.
right now out loud that if Cillian Murphy was taller, he could have and should have been Batman and not Scarecrow.
He did audition. His tape is online. How tall is Cillian Murphy?
He's like 5'6" or something.
What?
Hold on. Yeah, he's short.
That's disgusting.
It's not disgusting.
I thought he'd be like 6'2". He looks like a very tall guy.
Have you ever seen a picture of him ever?
I've seen him.
He's 5'7". He's 5'7". He's a tiny little guy. He's so cute. Anyway.
He's still taller than Kendrick Lamar.
Wait, really?
Who's 5'5", I think. He's a little guy. Kendrick's a little guy.
I'm just saying, like, I'm so glad he was Scarecrow. Because those glasses. Those little Bayonetta glasses.
He looks like an academic with no morals, which is all Scarecrow is.
Yeah, I'm like, hello.
And I like that they just let him be in a suit and talk very softly for an entire movie.
I just think that My biggest qualm with Batman is that he's different. He's a different person every single time.
Yeah.
My biggest qualm is that there has never been one consistent guy to play Batman.
Kevin Conroy of DC Animation, who also did the Arkham
It
games.
doesn't count.
His voice is iconic, but I would agree there's never been like
In cinema, in movie.
a good Batman interpretation
I know.
of that character on screen. But it did give us Cillian Murphy. It did give us a great and sad performance by Heath Ledger, and maybe the worst Tom Hardy role he's ever done. I'm not going to pretend The Dark Knight Rises is good just because I like the characters. That movie sucks, and I think it's easily Nolan's worst movie.
Tom Hardy has had quite a tough
I love
acting
him.
career, I won't lie.
I love the guy, but he just picks the worst things
I don't think
sometimes.
he picks him. I really think that his agent
fair.
is like, you just got this. I
Yeah.
sent your tape to this project, and now you're on it.
Yeah.
And he's like, hell yeah, I'm going to pay the bills.
But he's great. He tries his best. Mad Max, he's good. I do like him in Inception.
Yeah, but I mean,
He's very
how
good
many
in
people
Inception.
watched Venom? You know?
No, not a lot of people, but Venom is a very silly, fun movie. I have a lot of fun with how terrible Venom is. I'm still just looking at pictures of Cillian Murphy. It's just a nice activity, honestly.
He's just such a handsome... He's only like 47, but he looks way older than that.
Last I heard, he was 5'7". That's tough. That must be hard. I can't imagine.
He keeps up on the Botox, though. No hate. No hate. It's very...
He's kind of got the Jeff Probst thing going for him. He doesn't look younger, but he just looks different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what being famous does, I
Yeah.
suppose.
I just learned relatively recently that, like, vast majority of A-list actors have veneers. I wasn't aware. It makes total sense.
You get famous, you have to get fake teeth. Is
that price worth it? Because I'm not trying to get my teeth messed up. I like them the way they are and rooted. I don't even have my wisdom teeth out.
Tom Cruise kept his fucked up teeth and he's still
Yes, he did.
famous.
The odd number of them.
And everyone makes fun of him.
This is true.
He doesn't have an odd number, they're just offset.
Yeah.
But
offset to an incredible and, like, precise degree.
Yeah.
It couldn't look more like a middle tooth.
It's so noticeable.
Oh, man.
It's so noticeable.
God.
But, I mean, he's 60. People still...
Tom Cruise is 60?
He's 61.
What the fuck?
People still talk about his teeth to this day. If he had just fixed them when he got famous, nobody would care.
What do you think about Tom Cruise as a person and performer?
I think he should have stopped making movies a long time ago. Although
That's
I
fair.
did see Top Gun Maverick when it came out.
Is that movie actually good, or is it good for people who don't watch movies?
It's good if you
Not to be elitist, but
it's good if
come
you
on.
enjoyed Top Gun.
Okay, that's super
It's
fair.
about Top Gun. I mean, it's a pro-military movie.
Yeah.
And Tom Cruise is very clearly 60 years old in it. And just swoops in and saves the day for no reason. Miles Teller is in it,
Yes.
though, and he's hot.
That might be a hot take.
Why?
Sound off in the comments, is Miles Teller hot?
Nobody's gonna sound off. Look, he's hot.
If I get one comment about whether or not Miles Teller's hot, I'm going to be impressed.
He's hot.
He's jacked. There's a difference.
I always thought he was cute when I first saw him in Whiplash, alright? And then he pulled up with this mustache, and I was
That's
like...
crazy.
What?
I didn't think he'd have a mustache, but that is a very impressive mustache. Was that for Top Gun?
Yes?
Maybe I might have to see this
I've
movie.
actually never seen Miles Teller in anything else, so maybe.
He did that movie with Jonah Hill, where they were war profiteers.
Yeah, War Dogs.
War Dogs. He was Reed Richards in Fantastic, the movie Fox used. Yeah. When Fox made a movie just to hold on to the Fantastic Four license.
Right.
Just rush it out, and it is awful.
Should we talk about Fast and Furious?
I've only seen the first and second Fast and Furious, but the second one, that's a bromy ass movie.
Alright, it's not even worth. Never mind.
No, pop
way,
off.
Bro.
Pop off.
Why are there so many? I love Fast and Furious.
Have you seen all of them?
Not all of them.
Okay.
I haven't seen the last 3 that came out.
Word.
I'm a little behind, but also
They
like
got
they
the
were
spin-offs
they were
now.
going nuts. I can't keep
They
up.
got The Rock.
I can't keep up.
Sir.
They've had The Rock.
When did The Rock make
I think
his debut?
Fast 5.
Oh my god.
I think. This
That's
is
a
why
lot.
This is why I've got my laptop out, because then we can find out.
I love
I think
IMDb.
Fast 5 though.
Oh, Dwayne.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go so far back though, because that man is in everything.
Fast X is 2 parts, yeah?
I actually don't know.
Word. I think it is. So that's 11
Ooh,
mainline movies.
Oh yeah, Fast 5!
What year is that?
2011.
Oh my god, they only did 5 years in a decade, or 5 movies in a decade? I guess that is a ton. That's a lot of movies
That's a lot, man.
for one
Movies
franchise, but I
take-
just would have thought they did more.
They would finish shooting one and then immediately start the other. They
God.
must have.
I'm trying to think of what other people were doing during that time. Oh my god, what's Tom Toretto's name? His real name?
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
Oh my god. Ludacris was in those movies.
Ludacris is in those movies. Tyrese Gibson is also in those movies. What are they doing? I feel like Tyrese Gibson is up to things, but I couldn't fathom what.
I know that Ludacris is not doing anything.
Ludacris not doing a damn thing. Him and Tayo Cruz probably just, I don't know, at a club with a ton of 40-year-olds.
Look, all his movies that pull up are
Fast and Furious.
All of them are Fast and Furious.
5'11"?
Bro,
Not
don't hate.
bad.
Don't hate.
I'm not hating. 5'11"'s acceptable.
I think you're hating. I don't know what he's doing.
I mean, honestly,
Fast
I'm
X-Men.
not really going out of my way to watch it.
He was in Morbius. Did you see Morbius?
No, I didn't see Morbius.
Oh my god.
Did
Morbius
you see
was-
Morbius?
Yes, Morbius was so bad.
What's going on in this movie? Because, like, that's a nothing character
Dude,
from the comics.
it's all Morbius. It's like watching, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like watching a vampire movie.
Oh, I would
from,
hope.
Like, the 90s. Where it's just, like, very cliche, like, his blood is, he's immune to X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Because he's got this special,
science
there's,
vampire.
like, types of people, and then Morbius is the special one.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
very, Blade. Did you ever see Blade?
Blade is one of my favorite movies of all
It's
time.
very Blade.
Is it as enjoyable as Blade? Because Blade, while
It's
not
funny.
perfect,
It's
is
like-
always good.
No, it's
Maybe
not
hot take.
enjoyable.
Okay.
It's, like, funny to watch, though. Because it's Jared Leto.
See, there's no fun for me in Jared Leto. I don't even want to see a 30 Seconds to Mars music video.
Dude. Also, Matt Smith is in Morbius.
What is Matt Smith doing?
So that's, like, fun. That's why it's funny. That's why it's funny. It's a decent...
Does he become a vampire and they have a big vampire fight at the end?
Um,
You can spoil it.
you know what? I actually don't remember.
I feel like that says a lot about...
It's been a while.
When did that come out? I feel like it's been a while now.
1 year ago.
Oh my god.
2022.
Oh my god.
That's been a while.
I guess so, but, like, that feels like a 2019 movie. Like an immediate pre-COVID forgotten movie. Also, Uncharted with Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg.
Never saw it.
I don't think it exists. I know it came out, and I know it came out during COVID, but it feels like it came out in the late 2010s, and simultaneously feels like it didn't come out at all.
I
Just
can't
a bomb.
believe I can't believe we're for real just talking about movies right now.
I mean, this is the crux of
Every time I'm on this
Or
show,
co-hosting.
we'll talk about movies.
that. I'm super down for that.
Cool.
That'd be fun.
Movie
Is there
night.
anything besides movies and TV that you'd like to talk about?
No, this is all we talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, Wesley Snipes, dude, he's still doing stuff, man. Oh, hold on. Everyone, I have to do my ritualistic what is Jake
Okay.
Gyllenhaal filming right now.
Oh, yes.
Because The Covenant just came out.
Ooh. Did you see Ambulance, the Michael Bay
no,
movie?
I didn't.
Okay.
It's like on my list of things to do because it sounds so bad.
I like that they did a drone. And it looks good. At least in that one teaser where they were like, oh, we used a drone to film Ambulance.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Jake Gyllenhaal is still filming the Anarchists versus ISIS.
Oh, my God.
That's been a while. That's been a long time coming, I think. I think he was filming this
Did they
when
get
we were
actor
doing
striked?
the radio show. Oh.
I think they were. Or it was in production. Because there was an
was
episode where
insensitive of
pretty
me.
heavily talked about Jake Gyllenhaal in war movies. Because he's done kind of a lot of them.
Yeah, he has.
Jarhead and the other ones that I don't know.
Jarhead 2.
There's 2 Jarheads?
I think there's 3.
What the hell?
Are you kidding? Have you seen them?
No.
Yeah, there's 3.
What?
They're not good. Yeah.
I
I recently saw Jarhead, actually.
What do you think about Jarhead in 2023?
It's, in terms of, like, it as a movie, it's bad. The, like, general flow of information is not that of what a movie should be.
Yeah.
He doesn't get the shot. Sorry to spoil it, but he doesn't get the shot, you know? So then they had to make a second one, and then they had to make a third one. It's also really, really weird to see Lucas Black in a movie like that, who was in, Tokyo Drift.
Everything goes back to the Fast and the Furious.
Everything goes back to Fast and Furious. It's really weird to see him in, like, a war, like, military, marine movie. Oh. Which was weird.
Yeah. A guy following rules.
It's, like, not that good, but, like, I would watch it again. Because I do like Jake Gyllenhaal. He might be my favorite actor.
That's super fair. Jake Gyllenhaal's done a lot of very good stuff.
It's like an embarrassing thing to say, though.
That's fine.
People hate him.
That's fine.
People hate him.
I'm not a Swiftie. It's fine. We're coming up on a pretty good amount of time. If you had to an immediate top 5 in no order, movies and TV shows included, what would it be?
Immediate top 5?
You don't have to pick your number 1, but like 5 that would fight for the crown.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jeez. As of, like, all time?
Whatever metrics. I'm throwing a curveball for the ending of this.
This is really hard, actually. Okay, well, my top 2 movies are already Uncut Gems and Good Time, so I'm actually not going to count them.
Okay.
I think it's a given, is what I'll say. Obviously, for everyone on planet Earth who knows me, I think it's a given.
Yeah. You're a pretty vocal supporter of those 2 movies specifically.
They're so good. That being said, I think right at number 1 we're gonna say Better Call Saul.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put it there. Number 2, The Queen's Gambit.
Ooh.
I've seen The Queen's Gambit 3 times.
Yep.
Very, very good. Can't stop thinking about it. Every time I watch it, I like then play chess for like 6 months straight.
The way chess popped off in sales after that show was like pretty insane.
Number 3, Lady Bird.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Number 4. Oh my god. The Green Room. And number 5. This is hard.
Yeah.
These are like really not a top 5 for me. I'm just kind of thinking about
things you
that
like.
are relevant
Yeah.
right now. I guess I'll go with The Life Aquatic.
Oh.
Very good.
Good
very
pick.
classic.
Good pick.
Very classic.
I feel like oft forgotten was
I know,
he in.
which is like, how could you forget his little red beanie? You know?
Oh.
How did you forget little Bill Murray like that?
See a little Bill Murray in a Willem Dafoe
Little
white
Bill
beanie.
Murray. Oh, Willem
Oh.
Dafoe. Maybe number 5 is Lighthouse,
Ooh.
which I have recently rewatched.
Yes.
So good. I've been on such an A24 kick for the last year or two.
That's not fair.
That I am always coming back to them. They're perfect. The music is perfect. I've come to find some of my favorite musicians, especially score writers, through those movies. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Easy top 5. Also 2 A24 movies. Lady Bird, because it's perfect and came out our senior year of high school. It could not have been
more relatable.
Yeah, I saw it like 4 times in theaters.
I
love that movie. But also Hereditary. I love that movie so much.
I get it.
It's like, for so long.
I know.
And I think it doesn't really let up in not the way that Uncut Gems or Good Time does, where it's like kind of escalating stress the whole time.
Yeah.
But it's an escalating unease.
It's guilt.
Yeah.
It's shame. It's a feeling
It's
no
like a
one talks
disgust.
about. Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah. Hereditary evoked something that I hadn't gotten out of a lot of movies at that age when it came out. And so did Lady Bird. I was also just becoming an adult and happened to see some really good movies during that time. Also In Bruges. Are you familiar with Colin Farrell's body of work?
No.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately.
Did you see Banshees of Inisherin?
No.
Word. Okay. Colin Farrell, Brendan Gleeson, directed by Martin McDonagh. Both of those movies. They reunited for Banshees.
I see.
In 2008, they made In Bruges, which is one of... It's just not English, I'm sorry, Scottish and Irish. I think all Irish, actually. But just some lads from the British Isles doing their absolute best to make a movie, and they body it. I fucking love that movie. An American version of In Bruges in a lot of ways. The Nice Guys with Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling. And I'm surprised Ryan Gosling didn't come up with in this episode, because I love Ryan Gosling.
Because I don't like him.
That it. Yeah. Getting a lot of flashbacks to the Hamlin's basement right now.
Sorry.
I understand the dislike people have towards him, but I think more people love him, and I agree with them. But that movie is perfect. Just 70s LA, murder, quips.
I love that.
Some shit going on. Ryan Gosling is playing the dumbest guy in the world, who's just trying so hard to do his best. And he's really good in that role, I think, which makes him an ideal Ken.
Yeah, sure.
I think there's more overlap between this shitty PI in 70s LA and Ken than maybe would be seen on the first view.
Interesting.
But also Fargo as a TV series and movie.
Yeah.
The entire Fargo life of work is probably my number 5.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
And it's an anthology. So it's you can watch a season and be like, alright, I'm gonna take a break.
Interesting. Perfect.
They're all connected, but you can watch them independently.
Sure.
But season 5 coming so soon, and I'm gonna cry and also watch it. But also Succession. Sneaky number 6. Succession's great. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah. Money talk. I don't care at all. Do you have any closing statements for the pod? Want to plug anything?
Absolutely not. Don't look me up.
That's so fair.
Don't find out anything else about me. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just living my life. Shout out Jake Gyllenhaal.
Shout out Jake Gyllenhaal.
Donnie Darko is 22 years old now, or some shit. Or 24. No, 22. It just turned 22.
Oh shit.
Isn't that nuts?
Oh my god.
Shout out Jake. Shout out his sister Maggie.
Yeah.
Love
that dinner scene. Perfect
out, shout out everyone on The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
It's
man.
my favorite TV show ever.
I hope Carl's doing okay. I hope nothing bad happened to him.
Chandler Riggs streams on Twitch now. So he's not really doing okay.
Oh, man.
That's okay, though.
That's alright.
He can
I
do
can't
what he wants.
talk. I'm
I
a
think he's,
podcast
like,
guy now.
my age. Like,
God.
if not, he's, like, 25. He's 24. Yeah, like...
God, it looks crazy when he's not 13.
Doesn't he? Yeah, doesn't he look nuts?
What the hell? I can put up a comparison.
Doesn't he look
But alright, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching undisclosed episode number of PonderCast. Bye.
Bye!
You are watching Ponder Media.